Hi folks, Jacob here, back with another live stream. Hopefully all of you are having a good one today. And today we are back with Timberborn. Hopefully all of you are having a good one. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time it is for you. So, we're continuing on with fried rice. Let's get the game loaded up. Alright, so still working towards bots. We got 0.4 days to a bad tide. Uh, Industrial areas almost completed. Want to get bots going. 10k water, we should be fine. Unconnected buildings, let's take a look. Okay, so that's fine. And that's fine. Alright. Let's put us to fast speed. Let's see, how are we doing here? What is this? Logs. Can we get those prioritized out? Thank you. Got all that going. Alright, bad tide started. It's a 14-dayer. Bad tide's already being pushed away. Alright. We've got a lot of jobs open. They're cutting down these trees. Everything seems to be going good. Okay. So they're working on the population project. Oh, those have already been high prioritized. So let's just pull back. That's been high prioritized. So it looks like I'm pushing on the population project. Oh wow, hold on. So bad water comes out of this even though it's not even though it never got power. Okay. Okay. Noted. Let's see. I never done anything for you for metal, so we'll... One, two, three, four. Get some medium storage. Alright. What do we got here? That's a mine. Suspension bridge. Let's see. If I put the bridge here, I would need a 3-er, right? Yes, build that. Yes, build that. metal, scavenger flag. We could get some stuff going down there. Pumping bad water. Alright, okay, so they got this all going, so now they need to get... Okay, so they're getting all that going, so we got population connected. We need more housing. I'm just going to... There we go. And I'll up the priority as we need them. Alright. So what's the next project they're working on? Okay, they're still trying to finish this. Still finishing this, which they're getting the stairs in. Alright, it looks like... So our next project should be the bad water stuff. Oh, they got sluices in. So I guess we just need to let them keep going. We also need to look about increasing food at some point. Maybe what we need to do is we need to look at using this space and get everything moved in. Let's see. Let's actually take a look at well-being. We still need grilled spatterdock and cattail tails. Agora and dance hall. Says we're reconnected. Hold on. Alright, we should be good again. Yeah, I don't know why my... Yeah, we're good now. Alright. You know, I don't know why once in a while my network just crashes. So... Oh. Get the beavers back running again. Alright, this is running out of water. We got 8.8 days left. We got plenty of drinking water. We should have plenty of food. Let's see. We got plenty of planks, plenty of logs. Oh, this is finally connected. Alright. Let's get that high prioritized. Excuse me. Oh, I feel like my nose is gonna sneeze. Alright. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's see. This is extract. Extract is being made. Let's see. Anything we can do. Lido is pretty much high up, which means wet fur should also be good. Yeah. Let's see. So, Agora's being built. Dance hall needs to be built. Detailer, carousel, and mud pit. Let's take a look at those. Carousel requires power. Detailer just requires extract. Dance hall. Mud bath just needs dirt. Oh, they require haulers. Okay. So we need to get haulers going. Alright, so we should be good. This is being made. Let's take a look at high priorities. Don't know if they started on that yet. Do we just not have builders? No, we don't. Let's look at things. Paper. You're maxed out on paper. I think we just need to get population going. You know what? We'll get all that going. Until we get our food numbers properly dealt with. Let's see. You reach as far as there. You reach as far as there, so I need one out here. And one here, one here, and one here. let's get all that high prioritized. And let's do a buttload of sunflower. Alright. We should be good. That tree... Yeah, those can be reached, so why... What's up with this one? Why haven't you died due to contamination? Oh, did contamination reach? Alright. And died due to drying out. Alright. Alright, so... Oh, is that... No, they have... Have they? No, they haven't started that. .9 days of the bad tide left. Getting our population going. Do we need to connect that down there? No, not really. Do I want to, though? Yeah. Yeah, I want to. So let's see. Flip it. There we go. Just because I can. Alright, the housing's coming in. We got plenty of kids coming in. And then, like I said, this is the highest I want to go. So... does this... Looks like it's affected, but like I said, I'm going to move this stuff up. Decoration. Well-being. So I need to put that here, and that here, which means I need to put those here. Scarecrow. Put that. Crap. Why do we keep having issues? I don't get it. Why are we having issues? Whoops. Okay. Should be fine now. I need to find out what's going on with this. Alright, keep going. Alright, so we'll be able to move everything up here. Alright. So do we have anything else? That's high priority. How are we looking over here? Not yet. Alright, that stuff's coming in. Since we got a bad water thing, we can close your job out. Empty your tank. Clean this up. Oh, looks like they're starting work on this. Oh, I forgot to... There we go. That probably would help. Okay, better just check my connections now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's obviously fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Those are fine. Not doing anything yet with this one because we need the trees cleared out. Alright, we should be good. Yeah, I don't know why OBS is having issues today. It's either OBS or some sort of network thing. I guess I'll have to do some rooting around to figure out what's the issue. Alright, so they're working on this, which is good. Can we get that high prioritized so you guys stop going around it? Alright, last day of the bad tide. Alright, this has been emptied, so we can get rid of that. How are we looking here? 43% contamination. I don't think this is working as well as it should be. Well, you guys are working on that. Got that piece in. Alright. We got some injured beavers. You know what? We'll up that to 10. Alright, bad tide is going to be over. Let's see, what else can we do? Well, wait a minute. Why'd you go green? That's weird. That makes sense why it went green, because that one's powered, but the other one isn't. Is that a visual bug or something? Okay, 5 beavers without a job. Builder's hut. Yeah, you're full. Other builders are full. Haulers are full. Alright, so everyone's doing their jobs. This did not really work out. So open. Auto. Yeah, we could pause you. You didn't really work out. Alright, you guys are building. I guess we could use more haulers. So let's get some more hauling posts going. Well, let's see, where can we put it? Copy your settings, apply to those. You know what? Would like to grab that. I know we don't need to, but I'd like to. And demolish, high prioritize that. So as soon as we can do it. Alright, you guys are building your stuff. Oh, do they not have water yet? Okay. I was about to say, it's like, why haven't you replanted those? They don't have water yet, that's why. Alright. We've got bad tide coming through. Got a lot of injured beavers. Okay, I thought that was, they'd already started building that. I was like, what? But no, they, how are we looking here? Okay, we're still building this. Hauling posts are done. So we got plenty of haulers. We've got 200 beavers. We're going to have to do a replan on the farming thing. Once this gets done, would like to put a dam here so we can hold up the water. So you guys, you're getting things going. You just need to be hammered in. You need planks. Hammered in, planks. Okay, you're just waiting for water to come in. You know what? I would like to... Oh, drought approaching. I prioritize this so we can get it done. Would like to start taking out the bad water. Alright. You can't reach those. Alright. That's cleared. Can you reach down here? Yes, you can. Alright. So that's coming along. That's coming along. And that's coming along. How are we doing over here? Nothing really much. Oh, gotta connect this. Alright. That's coming in. That's coming in. Alright. Food's holding fine for the time being. Alright, so this is almost done. Just waiting on thing. Okay, here we go. This is going in. You are set to, yeah, you supply. Okay, we're 12K water. That's pretty good. Uh, uh, excuse me for a second. I think I just heard a cat puke. Yeah, I was right. Alright, let's get back to the game. Had to clean it up, so sorry for that little moment. Alright. Alright, we're good there. How are we looking? Looking fine, looking fine. Just letting the beavers do their thing. Plenty of food. You know, we've queued up a lot of projects that we need to just let the beavers do their thing. How are we doing on metal? This is about to run out, so... let's get this going. Before we run out of metal. Are you gonna say no room? Yeah, no room. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna pause you, because I don't know what you exactly water. I know you water down here. You keep all this going. You keep these guys going. How are we looking? Too far. Alright, droughts here. 19-day drought. That ain't bad. We can handle that. Alright. Does this still produce? Yeah, it still produces during a drought. Okay. And looks like they're getting this going. Nothing doing range? Yep. Okay. Pause. Copy setting. Actually, should have just destroyed. Alright. Everything's going. We'll have this soon enough, so we'll have more metal coming in. Right now we've got 296 blocks. Okay, you just need a few more planks. Alright, now you just need to be hammered in. Just in case that's too far, I will do that. How else are we looking? Yeah, we're fine there. And we're fine there. 11 beavers without a job. Well, soon 4 of them will have a job. Meow. The other cat is moving about. How's my Lulu? Meow. So you guys are getting this going. How's this going? Needs planks, gears, and metal blocks. And you're keeping this going so that this is hydrated. Alright. That still has water. Alright, you're getting the gears. You know, this might go a little faster. What is it? Metal blocks, gears, and planks. You are to obtain and prioritize gears. You are to prioritize, obtain planks. Regular planks? Yeah, regular planks. And you are to obtain and prioritize metal blocks. And we'll high prioritize that. We'll lower prioritize that. Doesn't have power yet. Alright, how are we doing over here? We're doing pretty good. Alright. I'm just curious. Logs, planks, gears. Well, you guys can take planks and gears from here. And we will get log storage, obtain, prioritize, high priority. Logs, planks, gears, metal blocks, treated planks. Alright. Just need someone to hammer in. Alright, we good. I need to start using this more, the whole bring the supplies to the place. Okay, that's done. So we can re-high prioritize that. Alright. So far so good. Use supply, metal scrap. Got some thirsty beavers. Let's high prioritize this as well. That way they can just use the, oh, well then I would have to high prioritize this as well. That way they can just use the, zipline station. Alright. Everything's going fine. We've got scrap metal coming in again. Just need someone to hammer it. Alright, so this is coming along. You're getting there. Yeah, this is definitely sped it up. Okay, so I need to just keep this in mind for future projects. Yeah, we almost got the gears done. Well, you need metal blocks? No, you will, though. And you will. How are we looking down here? Slowly but surely. Jeez, this still hasn't been finished. It just needs someone to hammer it. Alright. Oh, it's done. Alright. So that bad water is sealed. Zip line in. Get the last of the planks in. But, oh, my phone's going to start beeping in a moment because of blood sugar. Okay, zip line is in. Watch, I put it down, pull my hand away. I'm expecting it to beep any second now. There we go. All right. There we go. Might need to eat something soon, but otherwise doing fine. Alright, so how we looking? We're looking good. You know what? I prioritize all of that. Let's get this other water source going. You know what? Let's get this going too. Just want all of this finished. Oh, they finally got it done. Okay, good. This is about to run out of water. Then we'll find out what all this covers. Because between these two, I think this is all covered. Not sure what this covers. Alright. Bad tide's going down. Well, double platform built. You just need someone to hammer. Okay, building needs water. Oh, you don't cover much. Okay, you're not needed then. Yeah, I can get rid of you. Alright. That's coming together. That's coming together. Still waiting for someone to hammer that in. And doing good on the logs. Alright. Come on, get this project finished. Let's see. This is going fine. They haven't really worked on this. Yeah, they're mainly working on this right now. Got a lot of injured beavers. That's why I want to get bots going. But I need to take care of the water issue. Ah. Alright, so... Oh, hey, that's all connected. So that means, yeah, you got 400... Okay, you got nearly double your requirements, so you're good there. This is almost done. Not sure how you built that. Oh, you know what I bet? They built stuff from below. That's what I'm willing to bet. Alright. So... yeah, we'll probably need to push on this next. Just so we have a mine ready to go as soon as we get bots. Oh. There we go. Power shaft is in. So this is active. So this is finished. Alright. You're getting most of your stuff coming in already. Alright, you just need logs. Alright. Next day, someone needs to hammer it in, and then you are done. Yeah, let's just get this going. You just need someone to hammer that in. And I guess once we get the mines going, we need to get the, what project should we... I guess we really need to get industry going. Yeah, here they come, able to do this a whole lot faster now. Oh, you need treated planks. Okay, we got some of those in storage. Why is our treated plank storage so low? Have we just... Oh, that's right. I remember why now. Because I haven't built treated plank storage. There we go. And then you can do that. You will obtain treated planks. Alright, so water systems are good. Eight days of the drought left. This has almost been finished. You just need someone to hammer that in, and then we can destroy this relic. Okay, water's starting to get low. I wish you could tell them to build the thing, but... Oh, wait, I guess low workplace priority. That's the closest we can get to pause the workplace. How are we doing here? We're doing fine. Okay. We got 2 aquifers here. I can do something like this. Power. Vertical shaft. Oh, hold on. Yeah, delete. Delete. And delete. Okay. Power shaft. Vertical. Power shaft. Vertical. All right. One, two, three, four, and 5. Power. That connects to that. That connects to that. That connects to that. Alright. So single platform. Into doubles. Into a single. Into doubles. Into a single. Into a triple. Into a triple. All right. No, this is just requiring a straight stair. That requires that. That requires that. No, don't. Yes, demolish that. That should be good. You know what? Switch this out for a vertical. And there we go. All right, so that's all set up. All right, we got it, we got it. All right, building lacks power. What lacks power? The gristle mills. Really should move them over here. How are we doing up here, by the way? All right, we're doing good. You just need the treated planks. All right. Is there a project we want to do next? You know what? After they get this done, I would like to work on that other aquifer. Planks, gears, metal blocks. Let's see, you got the logs, you got the gears. So once this is built... Okay, we're good. We can empty this, and empty this. And empty this. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's get this going next. Alright, so we need logs, planks, metal. Logs, planks, metal. Obtain logs. Obtain planks. Obtain metal. Dynamite, explosives, and extracting explosives. Alright. You want to obtain explosives. And you want to obtain extract. Alright. That should get things going. We're going to need a dam here. And high prioritize this too. Alright. We can high prioritize all this again. Alright. What is next? What is next? What is next? 3 days of the drought. This is slowly draining away. Okay, we can destroy those. Alright. Good here. You want biofuel. You're getting treated planks. Oh, this is empty, so we can delete it. That's good. They're working on demolishing that. That's good. This is being built. Let's get that high prioritized. This is going pretty good. Building needs water. Okay, so this has run out of water. Alright. Food's holding fine. Landscaping. Contamination barrier. Let's put that here. That's all drying out. Still emptying the gear storage. Let's take a look at the aquifer project. It is coming along still. Alright, dynamite is coming in. Oh, just got a text. What's the text? Oh. Nothing I need to worry about. They haven't got the dam going yet. Alright, we're doing fine here. Boom. Alright, these guys are working on that. Got plenty of explosives coming in. Let's prioritize this by haulers just to make sure it stays stocked up. Also would like to get this going. Hey there, how you doing? Well, definitely getting that going. Not that far deep to go. Alright, we'll get to test out the new water system. Hopefully it works out. Alright. Drought is over. So this should be refilling. These are turning, which means water should be coming in. Water's coming in here. How are we doing over here? A little more to go. Alright, we see this filling up. So water must be coming in from below. You still got gears. That's fine. Okay, water's coming in. That dam is still going. Have you guys reached the other side? No. Alright, they're still working on this. Alright, water slowly rising from this. Relic is almost demolished. This is still getting its treated planks. Treated plank storage is done. Are you guys through? You're through on that side. You're through on both sides, it looks like. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they're through. Alright. So that is dealt with. That's dealt with. Alright, you know what? Let's get this going. And then I guess we should... How's this coming along? Well, it's turning green, which is good. But it's taking a while for the bad water to come out. How are we doing? You're getting the water to come in. All right. So, I guess the next thing would be this. Let's also prioritize the agoras. And we'll prioritize the buildings by haulers so that the extract is always coming in. Or does prioritize building by haulers just bring the supplies? Okay, so we need to look at water. Bad water rig. Okay. Let's get this, and this. Get that connected, that connected, that connected. Alright, so that's another future project. Hey, Kinderfrog, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one this morning. Sorry, your message probably came in a long time ago, and I just now saw it. Yeah, we're doing fine there. No problem. Yeah, sometimes I one of the downsides, you get hyper focused and then you're not paying attention. I need to relearn, looking between the two. Okay, so where does this bad water come from? Okay, you go here. You come around. Ah, you're connected to that. I have text-to-speech for that reason. I should probably turn that on. Anywho, so good news. I put in the paperwork for affiliate, and the channel is affiliated again. It was a lot easier compared to when affiliate first came out. When it first came out, I had to jump through a lot of hoops to get it going. But yeah, literally the same day I got it reinstated that you guys told me to, do it. So, and then unfortunately, the past 2 days, I had a lot of work happen in the morning. So by the time I got home, it's like, well, I'm not really. We use speech chat, I think. I will take a look at that. In fact, hold on. Where's my sticky notes? Sticky notes. Let's see. Speechchat.com. All right. Just checked. Yep, that is it. Anywho, so the new water system's in. Still dirty water though. Take a while to get clean water in. It is either free or Zach lied. I mean, it's not technically a lie if it's free to you because they're taking on the expense. uh, I'm a smart aleck, okay? Anywho, how we looking? So this is going good. You know what? We should really look at getting better windmills going. I'm just curious. Okay, yeah, I could put it in the water, but... and... we will... do paths. I mean, not paths, scaffolding here. Get that going. Power. Just make sure you mute any bot you run because that gets old. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to mute Nightbot because got the if people keep spamming, not spamming, but if people keep using the whole links and Discord commands, then yeah, that's gonna get old real quick. Which, speaking of which, I also set up a Discord. Still tinkering with it, but it's set up. Wrong button. Right button. Hype. Oh, we've got a hype too. Let's see. Where's my hype? Where's my hype? Hype. Yeah, I did a lot of work. I know, it's like, wait, if you put all this work, why couldn't you be streaming? It's like, look, you can either work or you can stream. It's one or the other, not both at the same time. Your emotes are adorable. Thanks. I looked on Etsy and looked for emotes. Okay, so I originally started with... Oh, we got bad tide come. Anywho, I started with originally looking at IKO because they're the ones who made the snake in the... that you see on screen. And I was like, hey, are you guys planning on making any snake emotes anytime soon? They look like friends. They do. Oh, that's cute. I make mine. I want to make mine, but, for the time being, I you got to figure out where to put your time and all that. I just figured for the time being, I'll just purchase some, and then I'll learn how to make my own as time comes on. But anywho, point is, so I went to IKO because they made the snake. They said they have plans, but for the right now, there's no immediate future getting a snake emote out. Gotta use that art degree somehow. Eh. I'm not laughing at the art degree. No. I went to college too. No, I'm just laughing at the fact that we gotta figure out how to use our degrees somehow that we got. I went to a community college. I got a 4-year transfer degree. So I could go from community college to university. But I was able to work on my majors and minors, which I was working on criminal sociology and psychology. Yeah, I'm really into the brains. I like how things tick. But no, yeah. Now here we are streaming, and it's like, huh, college, yeah. I'm not saying college was bad. College was a fun experience. Gotta use my associates for the same reason. Uh, let's see. My middle brother, I think, went in for carpentry on his extra education. Ended up being a postal carrier. And then my eldest brother, kind of wish I had done more gallery art versus teaching art. That'd be interesting. Oh, hey, this is coming through now. Okay, we can let this down, which means we can let this down, which means I can stop you. Okay, we got another source of clean water coming in. Zach has a software engineering degree, but has never had a job in it. What does the saying go? The best laid plans of mice and men, or something like that. Anywho, but yeah, where was I going with this again? So eventually, I want to learn how to do my own emotes. But oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, IKO. They said they weren't doing anything in the immediate future, so it's like, okay, I'll just look for some emotes similar similar art styles and all that, and I'll go with that. Uh, so eventually they'll get swapped out for my own art, but you know, that's down the line when I finally get time to do that. He has done chef, construction, restaurants, etc. His brother was doing law, also works in restaurants. Granted, one sister is an assistant district attorney, so. Alright. Oh, bad tide. So that means this water is going to turn bad. Uh. Still, in my younger days, I was very interested in, you know, law stuff too. Away from keyboard. Alright. Alright, so we have 212 beavers. How's this going? Oh, turn that off. Okay, it got done, but I didn't want it going yet. That's probably injuring my beavers. Nice water. How's this doing? 11 gears. You know what? Let's just demolish. Alright. How's this looking? Slowly but surely. Let's see. You... Yeah, if they're getting the stuff, it's just taking time. The Goras are in. Let's see. Where's the Gora? Ah, here it is. Ooh, we might need one more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this to 0.7. Alright, here comes the bad tide. Man, we really got this reservoir filling up. Now, unfortunately, this water's going to turn stinky bad. Back. Welcome back. Ooh, 24 days. We might have just got this done in time. That's working. Would like that done. How are we doing here? Slowly but surely. Anywho, what was I on? Oh yeah, eldest sibling. Yeah, the eldest sibling actually got use out of their degree. They did, they were an English major, and they ended up teaching English. They're retired now, but, you know, they, yeah, I think they're the only one that really got their degree and was able to do something with it. We're doing fine here. You know what? Let's also up the priority on this. Oh, by the way, Kinder, let's see if this is still working. Yeah. So this thing has no power. hasn't been activated once, and yet bad tide is coming out of it. So it looks like maybe the bad tide just comes out of the source itself. Well, actually, no, wait, hold on. I know I've got it. No, it... Okay, so as soon as it has something on it, eventually bad tide will come out of it. Doesn't matter if it's powered or not. Yep, been a lot of fuss on that on socials. Not sure Zach's eldest degree, but him and younger sister seem to be the most successful in their fields. You know what? That's bothering me. That's bothering me. Hold on. Let's see. My two youngest siblings are both using their degrees. Ooh, what fields? Alright. We'll just make that a channel. I thought it'd be fine with just laying it run out, but no, I'm not fine. Business and mechanical engineering. Ooh. That sounds like fun. The customer is always right when it comes to the matters of taste. People seem to forget the rest of that saying. Alright. Okay, so we almost got this done. So I can demolish this. And this. And now decorations, hedge. Positive you have seen business siblings work, just don't know it. Okay, now I'm curious. I am curious. If you don't want to say it in Twitch chat, that's fine. Just shoot me a DM. And, you know, of course, I'll have to just keep it to myself, but I'm curious now. Alright, that's all going fine. Part of TurboTax. Oh, more than I've seen their work, I've used TurboTax. Other sibling was at Nissan. I drive a Nissan truck! Wow. Small world. Was it made in Mississippi? I don't know. Could have been. Okay, so the only thing I know for sure about the last owner was that they drove it a lot in the South. That's the only thing I know for sure about the last owner. So, maybe? It's a 2015. I know that for sure, too. Okay, so we're doing good here. Maybe, just barely. Still, it's small world. Okay, so we're getting that done. Did the bulletin board get finished? Yes, it did. Okay. Let's crank this. I know the hedges do nothing, but I like my greenery. Okay. You know what? Let's get better windmills going. But there we go. So, we are nope, come on. Why aren't you game, you're being a butt sometimes. I am so glad I put in these stockpiles. The only thing that I didn't like about getting my affiliate set up is it instantly started some goals on my channel. It's like, no, 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 I don't want to have those goals running. I've already got one goal running. Don't need the others running. Alright, so let's see. This is just alright, I'll fix this too. Wait, am I? Delete. Delete. You know a good thing about buying a car from the south? You know it has AC. True. True. That is very true. Okay, get that going, get that going, get that going, and get that going. You know what? Let's also get this going. Okay, so how's this going? Oh, it's almost done. Yeah, that channel was definitely worth it. Alright. But a new car without it? Nope. AC is standard down here. You can sell a barely functioning car with AC works great down here. Well, I used to live in Tennessee, for a while. Have some family down there. South. Ooh, gosh. We talking Florida South? Deep South. Oh, gosh, we are talking Florida. Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi. Mississippi. Eh, got it eventually. South Mississippi. Gosh, dang. Any more south and you're in the Gulf. I'm sorry. Hey, Roto, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Why are you sorry? About 2 hours from it. Oh, that ain't bad. I spend more time in Mississippi than I want. Way too much time driving through the top half of the state. You know what? I did it for that one. Might as well do it for this one. Platform. There we go. Alright. Seen a glimmer of hope this week, though. Part of my job has me responsible for Jackson northward. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. We spend far too much time in Jackson. And now I hear that Johnny Cash song in my head about Jackson. Okay, so do I still need that stockpile here? Sort of. It's close to here. Never forget. Well, we don't need these, right? No. The municipal water in Jackson, Mississippi is above the safe levels of lead. The only children's hospital is in Jackson. Barely. I know this because part of my job is to literally do the water testing. The hospital had to get its own water plant. I swear. I swear. No, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Just sometimes fiction and reality are just, that line is too blurred to tell them apart. Alright, so we're good here. We're good there. Still went. The governor was bringing water tanker trucks to the governor mansion instead of fixing the water line. Yep. Yep. Yeah. And people still voted for him again. Sounds like MS. There's a reason I stay in Flowwood when I'm working out of Jackson. Flowwood. Sorry, it's easy to humor me. It really is. Like, you want to know how easy it is to make me laugh? I've got a button for it. That's how easy it is to make me laugh. I want to push it again. Alright, so this is coming together. This is coming together. Oh, I just realized I can't... Hold on, I gotta fix that situation. No, I have not seen the movie it comes from. I just know the meme, and it makes me laugh. Flowood, Richland Forest, Rolling Fork, Hot Coffee are all Mississippi cities. Flowood is as much a city as Tupelo. For respect for the lizard buttons. Tupelo. Like I said, I'm too easy to. I will say one thing that's been nice about today's stream: no bots. Okay. So they're working on this. They got this finished. No storage. This is oh, hey, my bushes are in. Nice bushes. Alright. I think it might be time to just get pushing on. Whoop. Whoop. That's what he said. This game makes that too easy. Yeah, we're playing with beavers. Of course the game makes it too easy. I'll say this about Mississippi. Okay, I'm going to be honest. When I see MS, Mississippi is like 4th on the list when I see MS. The first thing is like multiple sclerosis, Microsoft. There was one other one. Well, I guess no. I guess Mississippi goes to 3rd then. If I can't. Honestly, you're not the only one. The FAA facilities in northern Mississippi are better run than the Nashville office. Better than the landmass. Away from keyboard. Gosh dang, I was about to ask about what's this landmass thing? Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, buildings are coming in. That should be good. Yeah, stinks this all got. Oh. How you guys doing? Coming along. You're coming along. Oh, Roto, you might like this. I've actually got a Blood Bowl match scheduled for Sunday, I think 1 o'clock my time, 1 p.m. EST. So 1,300 hours. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what I'm playing against. This is essentially going to be the last season of my humans because word is that the roster changes are coming to Blood Bowl 3 in March. So this is going to be the last season of my humans as they are. After that, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to be playing next. Might give the new Old World Alliance a try. Might do Amazons. I don't know. Part of me wants to do Necro, since ghouls will have regen. I still need to play Blood Bowl 3 and maybe find a league. Well, TRBBL and Rebel are doing pretty good, so... It helped that I had a local tabletop league to switch me into from Blood Bowl 2 to, 2020 rules. Oh, I'm still looking the wrong way. Oh, I didn't finish this, and I told him to work on this. Never mind. I was trying to figure out what was taking the hot tick, but that's fine. That's fine. I want to get the industry going. Ugh. All right, refineries are in. Printing presses are in. And looks like the tank's coming in. Alright, so won't get bots going today, but we'll definitely have our industry going. Which is good. Gears are full. Jeesh. You know what? Let's also high prioritize this. Play on Fumble, so familiar with the rules. I wish I could play on Fumble, but those graphics, I can't make left or right. It mainly because, welcome back, Kinder. Mainly because, I like being able to select a player and just easily see, their skills and stuff. Although maybe I can play it now. I've been playing tabletop, so maybe I can get over that issue. You can do that, though? You can? Well, then I guess maybe I need to look at Fumble. Yeah, industry is looking good. So, Kinder, I gotta ask, what is this landmass thing? This is the first I'm hearing about it. If you click hover over a model in Fumble, it shows on the left or right a portrait and other stats and skills. Oh. Well then. I guess I need to look into that. Alright, that zip line is in. Plus you can add text to the bottom of a model if you want a quick visual shorthand. During Katrina, the Weather Channel called MS the landmass between Louisiana and Alabama. We are still bitter about it. Really? They called it the... And they did it again at the last hurricane. Alright. I think they called it the area. Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa. This water is really turning bad. What happened? Oh, you know what it is? This is probably the dredges from what came over here. This is probably just the dredges, because I'm taking out all the good water. By the way, this didn't work out well. This did not work out well for me. Okay. So I think... Oh my gosh, we might actually get bots going. No, they'll get the platforms in at least. General response to Katrina really frustrated a lot of us. I think that's safe to say. Okay, make your guys' life a whole lot easier if you get this built. The coast was flattened, but all everyone seems to talk about is New Orleans. Oh gosh, we already got a lot of biofuel. Wait, no, you're not obtaining, you're supplying. I guess no one likes their... I guess everyone focuses on the party city, more than they should. The rail line from Mobile to New Orleans is just now getting rebuilt thanks to the infrastructure build. Holy crap! Well, we started work on bots. That's good. Man, I feel bad for Vid for... He's... It was like a hostage situation trying to figure out this whole system here. He was trying to explain via text. I was trying to figure it out, and it's just paid off Katrina Power in 2019. Wow. Alright, so... Are we going through too many logs and we need to expand our logging thing? It's the South Kender. No one down here likes paying for... I don't know. Tennessee sure likes paying for its roads. Ugh. All that bad water. I'm so glad it's going to dissipate. The corruption is rampant. That and voter suppression, gerrymandering. I was born, raised, and currently live there. God, don't get me started on Tennessee. Roto, I lived in Tennessee for a year. Well, a year and some change. It was horrible to me. Which part? Uh, Western side. I was I was in Trenton County, which I think is like in the middle between Nashville and Memphis. But where I lived, you have the sticks, and then it was the sticks of the sticks. Day one, I show up to class. Where are you from? I'm from Washington. D.C.? No, the state. Get back to the north, Yankee. Day one. And that's just the light version of events. Drive till you get lost and keep driving. Yep. Yeah, I've driven through there a few times. Currently live in Memphis. I silenced the full grocery store when I mentioned Zach was a Yankee. Oh, and keep in mind, at the time, I was also wearing long hair. And I had an earring. That didn't go over well. It was snowing, and he was the only one not freaking out. I know. Oh my gosh, that happened while I was down there. We had a bit of snow, and it's like, this ain't nothing. I was the new art teacher in a small town. Yeah, like, oh gosh. I went to this little school. The PE teacher was also the history teacher, a bus driver, and I think a football coach. And the other PE teacher was the math teacher. He was one other science. He was also the science teacher. Didn't like how I was doing my math. I'd be getting it right, but because I wasn't doing it his way. History teachers are always coaches. Yeah. And yes, he made the South look really good when it came to that part of history. Also, the driver's ed. Funny enough, I didn't have driver's ed. That wasn't an option. Okay, so that water's going that way. Yeah, we might actually get bots going. God, I still stumble in the gaps in my knowledge that I just wasn't taught in school in Tennessee as a kid, teen. Yeah. Gosh. My mother did a better job homeschooling me. And it's been nearly 20 years into the college degree since then. Part of why I homeschool. I didn't know who Sherman was until I was in college. Uh, thing is, my mom would have kept teaching, doing the homeschool. But when we moved to Tennessee to take care of my grandparents, uh, the homeschool system there was like you had to either have a some sort of degree in education. I don't think it was the top of the line, but like I think it was higher than a batch or something like that. You either had to have that or had to go through one of the religious programs to homeschool. Never heard of Tuskegee until a couple years ago. The Tuskegee Airmen? There's almost nothing required here. Yeah, so keep in mind, I was in Washington State when I was getting homeschooled. Only requirement was I was passing the state tests. They didn't care how you were taught and stuff, as long as if they could put you in a room with the state tests and you could pass them, they were happy. Oh my gosh, was I excelling in homeschool. And I know people will be like, oh, of course you're excelling. You're the only one there. No, I mean, I was blowing through the material and just. And no, my mom didn't have any issue getting me to do the schoolwork or anything. No, it's like I'd wake up, have some breakfast, watch a little TV, maybe play a little video games, then get onto my homework, get onto my schoolwork, do the reports and stuff. Once in a while, go to the homeschool office because they would have programs going. There was no real trouble. Yep, an experiment. Yeah. Oh my gosh. One of my. Okay. So. Uh, there's this book. I can't remember its exact title. It was a Bill of Rights book, but it had more than just the Bill of Rights in it. It was talking about the court cases involved in the Bill of Rights. Why was the Bill of Rights worded the way it was? Why it applied the way it did? It covered it. That was one of my big textbooks, and I just loved it. Like it even. Oh gosh, what was the case? What was the case? Um, one of the freedom of speech aspects covered a public broadcasting channel that was broadcasting Ku Klux Klan uh, TV shows into American homes, but they mainly focused on the African American homes because that's you know essentially televising hate speech right into their homes. It's like no, that's not covered. Oh gosh, I love that. No, I don't love that happened, but I love that this book went into such the minute details. I want that book now. Let me look it up while these guys are building. Let me see if I can find what the book is called. Bill of Rights book. No. No, that's not it. That's not it. No. I think it was made by a Kennedy. In our defense, the Bill of Rights in action. In our defense. Okay, this from 1992. Yeah, this is the book. I will. All right. That's the Amazon link for it. But yeah, that was one of my textbooks, and gosh dang, did I get a lot of mileage out of that. Alright. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, so bought parts factory, you're waiting on planks. Oh, we're burning through our planks. Added to my homeschool list. It was a good read. It was really great. Thanks. No problem. If I can ever find any more other stuff for my homeschooling days, I'll mention it to you. Let's see. What do you need? Planks. 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 Yeah, so we got a plank shortage, but I've got 12 plank makers, so we're just going through our planks. I feel like I should do something with this. $10K water, 5.9 days. You just need planks. Yeah, it looks like our issue's planks. Once we get bots online, we might have to open up one of the mines to the regular beavers, just so we can get scrap metal coming in. But I think our main issue is going to be planks for a bit. Yeah, because... Alright. Because the plan is all the mines, I'm going to have them run by the bots. Oh gosh, it's 10:30. Hey! I've got work in like 20 minutes, so... Well, I need to leave the house in 20 minutes, so I guess we need to call it here. I'll try to do a later stream if I can. Depends on how work goes. But thank you guys for coming out today. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to the followers, both new and returning. It is very much appreciated. We almost got bots going. Just need to build the stuff. Before we go, let's see who I can send you guys to. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? Who else is doing Timberborn? Well, actually, hold on. First the list. No one. Okay, so now we just look for Timberborn. No, not the name. Category. There we go. Who can I send you guys to? Ooh, I like this one. Lazy Mooful. Alright, I'll send you guys to Mooful here. Alright, thank you very much for coming out. Hope you all enjoy. And like I said, I'll try to stream later in the day. Have a good one, folks.